Hello, Red Brick Productions here with another LEGO review, and today I have the LEGO Minecraft Dungeon set, the Redstone Battle. The set number is 21163. It has 504 pieces, 4 minifigures, 3 mobs, and without further ado, let's take a look at these figures. So before I get into the figure, I do have to say, I've never played Minecraft Dungeons. I'm only using my knowledge of Minecraft to review this. So now let's take a look at the figure. Our first figure here is Hex. And honestly, this is a really cool figure. I always like getting new designs for Minecraft characters. And this one looks really good. I do like that face print and the torso print. It has the back torso printing. And you do get a new little weapons pack, which you get these cool knives. And I honestly think those look really awesome. But now let's take a look at the next figure. So here is Adrian, I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is a really cool figure. I really like the pink head. I think that's really cool. And the printing on this is really awesome, where you actually do get some pretty cool front torso printing. Her accessory is a crossbow, which we've gotten before, so that's not new. And honestly, this looks really cool. I really like this figure, and I like the skin that they did for this. So yeah, really awesome. So the next figure here is Hal, and something interesting that I saw was that the legs are red and then you got the sand blue. So usually they just have one singular color. I thought that was a little interesting. Maybe he's wearing underwear on top of his pants. I don't know. His accessory is a crossbow, and I think the torso print looks pretty good. I actually really love the torso print. I think it does a great job. And the face print is pretty funny as well. Overall, a really well-made figure. Now let's take a look at the last figure. So here is Valerie, and I actually really like the design of this character. I love the face print, the torso print, and the back torso printing is pretty good. Overall, really good looking figure. And of course, you do get those new weapon pieces, which I don't know what those are, but they're actually pretty cool, and they could be used outside a city, actually. Or outside a city. They could be used in a city outside of Minecraft Dungeons. But now let's take a look at the characters. So there are 2 side builds here. This one is a piggy bank, and I think it's my favorite. It's basically a pig with a chest on it. The chest from the box is a little bit different than the chest that is given, but I think it's alright. I wish they could have done printing on it, and it would have made it a lot better. Like, the little inside square should be red, and then it would look more accurate. Basically, the pig has a saddle on the back, and you could actually have a figure ride it. And inside the chest, you get a bunch more of those weapon pieces with an axe, another sword, and then I don't know what this is. It looks like a wand or something, and then 4 emeralds. So yeah, that's pretty good for a side build. Oh, I also gotta say, you do get another weapon. This one is pretty cool. Yeah, so that's the piggy bank. I think it's pretty funny. The name is a piggy bank. And then you get this little side build here, which has a potion, a torch, a cauldron, a crafting table, and then a map. So yeah, looks pretty good. You got those 2x4 jumper pieces, which look really good. And yeah, you can put your figures around here, and they could be plotting an adventure or something, which looks pretty cool, or a quest. But now let's take a look at the main builds. So this one is probably the first main build. It's kind of like a side build almost. But this is one of the redstone golems, I think, would they be called? I don't know. But overall, this is actually a really cool figure. I really like the look of it. You got like some redstone back here. The top has a lot of redstone on it. The arms are really cool looking in the head. And this does have a lot of articulation where everything is on these ball joints. So you can get a lot of interesting poses. And we can do some posing later. I'm just going to do a review first. And you got the good leg positioning and stuff. You can turn the head around, move that around. It looks pretty cool. Plus, you get some really awesome prints where there's that print just repeated twice here. And then a face print, which these are all exclusive to this set. And it looks really good. I think this is pretty good for the little redstone golem. I do wish the fingers could actually grab onto things, but then again, I don't know if that looks accurate or not. It probably does. So I think they did a really good job with this little redstone golem. I think he's pretty cute looking as well. But now let's take a look at the main build. So I call this one the main build because this one uses the most pieces, obviously. And compared to the little redstone one, it's definitely bigger and more substantial. And then compared to a minifigure, it's huge. It's really large. And I mean, just like looking at it, it's got some substance there. This has a lot of articulation where they have the big ball joints for these arms, which you can move all the way around. You do have some ratchet joints here, which gives some good articulation, and even the fingers can move, and if you want to, you can actually like hold a minifigure in his hands. Not too well, but it works. Those go for both arms, and then there's actually some waist articulation, so you can move the waist around, and then you got some little legs on some ball joints, and you can get some pretty good poses out of this. And then of course you have the head, which can move around, and actually the mouth can open, where that looks pretty good. These prints were used on the Little Red Stone Golem's chest right there, and then there's the new face print right there, which is pretty cool. And then I think the coolest part though is all the like trans red bricks. There's so many of those included in the set, and it just really is so cool. I love getting all those pieces, and it was really fun to put together actually. One thing that I think could have made this really awesome is a light brick. If they put a light brick inside this thing would glow so much. Oh wait, here, I have an idea. So speaking of light bricks, I have a light brick here. I wonder what would happen if I like were to shine the light brick in there. I mean, it doesn't work as well. It'd probably look better if it was inside. Anyway, this is a really cool build. I love the horns on the side of his head, and I did look up pictures, and yeah, it's good. It's good. I love this. This is a cool build. And yeah, now let's do some posing, because that's always fun. Here they are break dancing. Here they are trying to attack, who was it? Valerie? Yeah. And honestly, this is pretty cool. I especially like his pose. I think it's pretty funny. But I think that's really all the poses I could think of. Now let's look at the packaging and then my final verdict. So for the box here, they actually do have an interesting box design. And as you can see, that's what I was talking about with the chest with the little pig. It looks pretty good. It's a pretty tall box. It's the average kind of $40 box size, I think. And then on the back, it actually has a really cool design. I really like that. And it says Minecraft Dungeons on the top. And overall, it looks really cool. So, yeah, that's it for the box. Now let's look at the instructions and then my final verdict. So for the instructions, we have basically the first instructions builds that. And then at the back, you have, yeah, it has an ad for the Crafting Box 3.0, which I do have, and I will do a review later on. I actually do like that set a lot. And then the second instruction booklet builds the big main build of the Redstone Golem. I'm really trying to show you. Oh, of course, the last thing is the pig. Then it has the part count and then the wind, but that's really it. That's it for the instructions. Now let's take a look at the leftover pieces. All right, so for the leftover pieces, there aren't too many. You just get a few pieces here. I think the coolest one is that one. Oh, it just rolled away. But yeah, pretty good. Now let's take a look at my final verdict. So for my final verdict, I really don't know what to say since I've never really played Minecraft Dungeons, but I really do like this set. You get a good selection of minifigures, which are all exclusive. I do like that little piggy bank. I think he's pretty cool. And then you get some really cool little buildable figures, which are actually really awesome. And, I mean, yeah, they're just good. You get a lot of good poses out of them, and you can do just a lot with them. And they look pretty cool, and I do like to use them outside of just Minecraft Dungeons. Even though I haven't played Minecraft Dungeons, I actually still enjoy that, or enjoy this set, which I think is a good thing, because if you can enjoy a set without having to know what it's about, then it's pretty good. It's really good. And for $40, I'm trying to think. Well, let's do a little game here. I think this, with these three figures, that's probably $20. And then, oh, everyone just fell over. And then this probably $15, so $35. I feel like if you could get this at $35, that would be good, and it looks right at $35. This is good. I mean, the side build's kind of weird. I don't think it's necessary, but I guess it might be part of the game. Again, I can't really rate this too well because I don't play Minecraft Dungeons, but yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, that's really it for this review. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And I'll thank you guys for all your support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Bye.